and welcome. This is ARM campaign mission 7, the defense of Larab harbor, and we're just going to start it right now. We already have energy going, so let's go. We are playing at speed +3, not to make it too boring. I'm holding the shift key to queues and buildings. And I'm hitting Ctrl A and putting everything on hold position except for the anti-air units. And Ctrl C, select all units of the same type, and on roam, because now they will lock their targets and they will keep the targets when they lose line of sight. And I'm holding the shift on the factories to queue 5 units at a time, and I can queue 100 with Ctrl Shift. But I won't. Let's make some air defenses. And the mission is to protect that Moho extractor. It's been a while since I played TA, so I might be a little bit slow. We don't need these. Actually, we might need them. We need some energy. And if I hold the X key, I can queue like a line of buildings, but I don't want to do that now. So let's see how this works. The missions, these are usually script coded, so some of the attacks of the enemy might have some triggers. So for example, if we move units somewhere or we build some certain buildings, then these triggers might trigger, and it might trigger the attacks of the enemy. So basically, the more narrow our actions are, the more chances we have of not triggering any early attacks. And I have no idea what to do on this mission, so I'm just seeing how it goes. As somebody on Steam said that they had some difficulty beating this mission, so we shall see. Making some constructors because it gives me some maneuverability to react to what the enemy is doing. Because when you're playing against humans, you have to make the humans to react back, but against the computer, it's pretty much you are reacting what the computer does. Let's make some Crusaders. And the unit limit is at 200 with these missions. And this is from the regular disc, so it is the normal campaign mission 7. And this is the first mission that I will be playing for YouTube. we're gonna have some constructors. Something is coming. Oh, not very many. I'm using the Ctrl Z to select all units of the same kind because I'm being lazy. These meteorites we don't need, so we will reclaim them all. We have all these starting units like this one, and it's very probable that the enemy will seek to attack them because it might have some scripted attacks that are already queued and locked to attack the unit. And they are waiting for the trigger. Either it's a time trigger or something else that will launch the attack against us. Seems that we need a sonar station. So much metal, so we might check what's available for the vehicle. The plan is to die very close to my constructors so that I can reclaim the metal when finished. These are attacking units waiting for their attack script. They would normally return fire, but because they cannot fire underwater, just slay them. And here we have something coming already. So if we fight, we will die here, where we can reclaim everything. This one. And we might repair these or not. Doesn't really matter. Repair or reclaim. One or the other. Yeah, that's my dog. She's a little 4-year-old doggy called Lumi. Okay, there's a lot of stuff. Let's retreat. I'm keeping moving so the missiles won't at least hit. Trying to keep the wounded units to the back and trying to die very close to base. This is the F4 mega map. There's some subs. Okay. Now it's a good idea not to die on top of this wreck, because that would mean that the wreck would disappear. There's another something. I think the S key to stop them. attack. We're slowly building an attacking force. These. It's a good idea not to excess metal because it would all go to waste. So I'm trying to use as much metal as I can and get these rollers. Maybe to retreat before we have too many losses. Okay. Holding Control Shift Q 100 units at a time. I'm placing the constructor to guard the plant. We need some more constructors. Okay, we can build nothing here. Maybe 5 liters. This one is gonna die. It's not even veteran, so I'm gonna reclaim it. Yep. Everything's grayed out. I'm gonna use the command no shake to take away the screen shaking. These guys won't be able to shoot at us unless they get some ground. Just gonna block them. If I'm holding the right mouse on the minimap, I can hover the screen like this, so it's I can very quickly zoom where I want to zoom. If I hit F3, it will give me the unit that was last reporting, but the unit just died, so there's no need to do that. And here we are again. We didn't need that one. It's just dynamic. But, okay, something is coming. I can try to avoid those missiles, but those torpedoes. reclaiming unit has to be very close to what it's reclaiming, or it has to loot like that. It's a good idea only to fight battles that you can win. And try to die on friendly ground, so that you can maybe come back with reclaims. But not to be afraid of losses either. Keeping enough to just taking that one and that one. Keeping enough of them to be able to counter any attacks. I'm not making much of an economy because there's the unit limit is coming to catch us. Our economy is mainly based on reclaims, some metal makers. And mainly on not dying where I cannot reclaim. Gonna guard that one. I get the lock on to you. Alright. Okay, let's go. Here we go. We will win. Or maybe not. Let's see. What we need is a commander to decon these things, because they have absolutely no means shooting torpedoes. That's good. We still have some forces left. That's good. Okay, here's more. We'll cue some targets from the radar, but it won't help us. I think they're too strong. Oh, okay. It's just procs. It'll be fine. And if they went to land, we could decon them. And we have a guardian that we can repair. bearing. I will put this on stop because if they start moving they cannot hit anywhere. Okay. Construction should die here, but it's right, statue. If I hit F1 on the unit, it will show me how much it costs. 255 metal. Not that much. I won't be worrying about the planes very much. Might be a little bit. Okay, let's go. Reassign some of my units. In TA you have to think of the whole map as your playing base. Otherwise it's not gonna work. It's good to attack in a wide front and not in a queue, so it's good to maneuver a little bit and sensitive to attack in a very wide front. Important to get everything firing at the same time. It seems we've already won this, beat this mission. Looks like there's only those bombers left. So let's see. Skeeter has a very poor anti-air missile, but we'll manage.